Morning, everybody. Yeah, hey, this is Happy Splasher here with another pit run. We have a little bit more of time right now, so we are going to fight as many pit bosses as we can. We only have one attempt so far, and looks like we're going to be getting more in about 12 hours or so. So we're going to have to save the other ones for tomorrow. Let us see here. Okay, so this new boss here, never seen before, says whenever it's attacked, deals damage to one of our heroes for each nature enemy. So I guess it's on their side. Every second turn, every one of their allies gets a block if they're nature, and then every fifth turn it summons a Groot to the first row. I assume that it's going to be the same type of Groot. And so their Groot usually will be one that has a lot of defense, has block, and silences anything that's in that line. Okay, I'm going to just double check, make sure that we have our resources here. Okay, oh, going a little slow. All right, okay, we have our warlord once again with the same pentagram, the same summons, and the same boost, and the pet. Checking our pets. Okay, nothing else has changed so far. Okay. And yeah, let's just see what's going on. Okay. All right, let's do this. Okay. First things first, let's check the buildings that they have. Is block, spikes, has block, spikes. What are these rooms? Is block at the beginning of the turn. Is vampirism at the beginning of the turn. Is vampirism steals attack. Vampirism steals attack. Okay. Summon our runes. And once again, we are going to split the damage. So we will take a look here, see what we got. Okay, so at first glance, we are probably going to summon this unit here. So what this unit does is that it deals damage to their warlord before they deal an attack. Whenever it's attacked, it's summoned another copy of itself, and then at the end of the turn, it gives plus attack to ranged allies. We're going to attack this unit here to prevent the block from growing. And then hopefully look for more attack boosts here to clear out the rest of these buildings and then clear out the rest of their units, as we're going to be taking more damage whenever a nature ally exists. Also, we're going to be focusing on the bottom row just so that we're taking less damage overall. But again, we have to focus on these units in priority. Changing speed here. Okay, so far so good. Checking out this building here and a turn with spikes. Damage. And we want to leave spaces here so that we can use our summons for later. And we are going to be using a lot of ranged units here as well. This unit is going to die in 2 turns because of the pentagram. So we're just going to look to split the damage and deal more as we can. See how many nature allies they have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking 90. We will have to prioritize focusing on these units. As you can see here, we took 90 damage to one of our units. So as mentioned before, we want to get rid of their nature units. Seeing how much block it has, 31 plus 32, it's not going to be enough. This unit here gives block to all of their allies at the end of the turn. So we're going to want to get rid of that. It also has block, and then whenever an order ally appears for them, they gain an attack. We're going to summon this unit, which is the group. Because the silence gains health at the end of the turn, and it has a little bit of block. And as mentioned before, we're going to prevent more block from happening. And here, making sure that you know the timers for these abilities. Looking at this unit here, gives block to all of the allies. It has spikes and also has block. And we are focusing on their nature units for now. The biggest threat is the I don't really see what their biggest threat is actually. Kind of weird. But yeah, we are going to okay, we are going to focus on the units first. We're going to summon this range unit. If we don't draw anything good, we're going to shuffle and look for other units to respond here. Again, we are focusing on clearing out their units so that we're going to be taking less damage to our own units. Going to be using the summoning here to defend the lines. Hopefully we get a good pull here, and then we're going to follow it up with either this unit here so that we can actually get the damage through. This unit here has the ability to deal splash and deals damage at the end of the turn to the enemies in line. Most likely going to be stacking here so that this unit is killed this turn. Or we will use this unit here, which actually freezes a unit at the end of the turn, and then it also gains health for every melee ally that we have. In this case, it's 2. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. We're going to be summoning it. We're going to be summoning this unit here so that it will gain vampirism. And this is turn 5. This is where the Groots come up. So again, silence, health, and block. So what this unit does here. Okay. Okay, we're going to summon this unit here. This unit here has double attack, and it also, when it dies, it gives an extra attack to a random chaos ally, so it will be able to combo off with either one of these units, which is fine. And it also has good stats. We're going to be summoning it here so that we can block the line later on if needed. Look at the stats here. Oh, it has a lot of luck. Not good. Okay, we're going to be using our hero power here to give plus attack to all of our male allies. And also seeing if we can deal a little bit more damage here. Like this. Okay. We're going to use this unit here. What it does is it deals damage to their units equal to 50% of a random enemy's health. And it also gives us a little bit of health gain whenever one of our units dies. And it also gains an attack boost whenever a male appears. We're going to be summoning it here so that it is blocked by this unit. And then look to deal enough damage to kill at least one unit. We killed no units. That's not good. Okay. Looking at the stats right now. 49, 77, and 49. That is 126. If there's anything else that we need to do here. Okay. Gonna do a swap and look for other cards. Okay, we're going to summon this unit. What this unit does, whenever it attacks, it gives reborn to a random ally except another building. Whenever one of our units dies, it summons a rune on their side. And then whenever one of our units dies, it gets plus attack. And it also has flight. I'm going to be summoning it here to keep our engine alive for gaining health whenever one of our allies dies. It's going to protect this unit, and then it's also going to allow this unit to attack and possibly reborn this one, or this one. All of the units are good targets for reborn. Okay. Going to summon this unit here. What this unit does is that whenever, when it first gets summoned, whenever a hero except an order unit appears, it deals damage equal for each hero on the board. So in this case, it would deal 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 90 damage. All their units seem to be nature, so it's going to be dealing a lot of damage. Whenever it attacks, it deals extra damage near a random enemy. And then whenever this unit dies, it gives evasion to all range allies. So that means that they will be unable to attack by other flight units. And we will be taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good RNG right now. This unit has been reborn and has been dealing more damage. And we'll probably be able to clear out these units within 2 turns. I don't know what's causing the lag right now. I'm taking a look at the stats. Okay, I won't be able to kill that in straight combat. I don't know what we're going to kill this one. See what their spikes is going to be. Okay. I'm going to summon this unit here so that I can deal the extra damage to this particular unit and then clear out this line. Whenever it dies as well, it heals all our units to full health. And then whenever one of our units dies, it'll deal extra damage over here. So eventually we'll be able to get the damage enough to kill these units. So I have this right. 90 here. Ooh, that's not. I keep on forgetting about the Groots. Oh boy. Look here, and with that damage, and the block is okay. I'm going to be summoning this unit. So this unit has a couple of abilities. One, it summons a shard in the first row whenever it attacks. Whenever it attacks, it also deals some sort of splash damage, and then it also has counterattack. We're going to use this unit in particular so that it can deal damage around all of the block. And this unit will be taken care of in 2 turns. And as long as this unit doesn't die, we should be all set. We can look around. We're going to be summoning this unit here. Whenever this unit is summoned, it gives mental shield to all allies around it. Whenever it attacks, it deals damage. It reduces the attack of melee enemies, and then whenever a ranged hero attacks, it gets plus health. Right now, we're only summoning mostly to protect these other units from dying, and then we can look to clear out a couple of these other units. So this unit's going to be gone, and then there'll be another wall coming soon after this. see how much block it has. 82. So putting at 82, that would put it at 134. Wow, we can actually get rid of this unit here. We're going to be summoning it here so that when this unit attacks, it will summon the extra shard. It'll be able to block for here. And we'll have an extra unit on the board. We're going to summon this unit here. It has flight. And the spikes doesn't really matter. The splash doesn't really matter right now. But again, we want to just make sure that we have the lines blocked. And we will stack additional damage after a shuffle. I think this is actually going to be one of the battles. It's going to be kind of weird to actually start using these sudden deaths towards the end. What sudden death does is after a certain amount of turns, there is an ability to deal extra damage to a warlord. And the thing about these sudden deaths is that they actually go up in power. So right now it's a 7. It should go up in 8, 9, 10, etc., etc. So if you actually live long enough, you can actually use these to kill the warlords outright. Next turn, we're probably going to shuffle for a ranged unit so that we can stack as much damage as we can before the Gront show up. They're going to show up next turn, but we want to be able to set up for the next couple of turns. Taking a look at this, the stats in this building here. 4. We're going to use a shuffle here. Okay, that helps a lot. This particular unit here, whenever it's summoned, it will set a random unit health to 1. It'll be any one of these guys. And then the splash ability from this unit here will be able to kill at least one of them. After the Groots are summoned, we're probably going to summon this unit, which has a very similar ability. So right now we're not being able to attack, but then again, this is where the sudden deaths come in. We're going to summon this particular unit. So what this unit does, whenever it's attacked, it deals damage to the warlord equal to the attack of the attacking enemy. Whenever we heal, our units gain attack, and then whenever one of our units dies, all other units are healed. I'm going to put it in the row here so that we can block it in case it gets low on health. And yeah, set it up for next couple turns. In here. So we still want the damage to be coming here, so we're actually not going to defend this row. We're going to be using this particular unit. One, to get it out of our inventory, and two, whenever it dies, it gives plus attack to all our other units. Here. I'm anticipating that we're probably going to win within the next 3 or 4 turns because of this unit here. We're going to have enough damage with sudden death, and we'll probably be able to cycle out for another ranged unit or so. Going to use this unit here. As I said, very similar ability to the previous unit. So when this unit dies, it actually gives 2 enemies, sets their health to 1, and then at the end of the turn, it gets plus attack for every wounded hero on the board, and there are quite a lot of wounded heroes. Placing it here, protect our unit here. Okay, we are going to summon this unit here. This particular unit here gives miss to a random enemy per turn. We're not so much worried about the block. We're trying to get enough damage in before those groups come out in the next 3 turns. And again, we are gaining damage with the sudden death. Here, so in case it doesn't die, we can continue to block for this unit. Okay, we are going to look for another ranged unit, so see if we can get a little more damage going in. Let's count these out right now. About 80 damage here. So 87 plus 80, that's 167, and 167 from 249 is 82. No ranged unit. But we have other options here. We're going to summon this particular unit. So what it does is when it's summoned, it freezes everything in the line for 1 turn. And then at the start of the turn, their warlord takes damage. We're going to be placing it here to protect our line. Okay. See if we can shuffle off any other units here. Our strategy now is to block until we have enough damage with the sudden deaths. No. Here, has spikes. That's not good. Not have spikes. I'm going to be summoning it here. So once again, blocking the lane if we can. And I'm thinking it's getting very laggy right now just because of the number of units that are animating. We'll look to change our quality settings for the next couple of battles. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 162 divided by 11, that is 14 of them. 14, 5, 10. I think that might be it. Oh, might not be enough. Oh boy, that is not good. Wait. 2 more turns. Oh no. Bad math. Always do your math. Okay, we are going to be summoning this unit here so that we can block the lanes for here. I knew my cat was off. Didn't feel right at all. We need these sudden deaths to get to 13, and then 13 times 5 is 65. So if we live for another 2 turns, should be good. Their stats are here. Can't do anything about that. The summoning here to block the lane. Again, our strategy now is to deal damage to the warlord with this ability. You see there's spikes again. Just gotta remember. How much spikes does this unit have? 2, okay. You want to save this unit for another boss. And we're going to be summoning this unit here in order to... It has good stats. And just to, again, block the line. This unit died. The random freeze was able to hit him, who's actually our biggest threat. And this unit will be gone in 1 turn. I'm not going to check the other buffs for here because they're always going to happen because we can't kill any of these units at this point. But again, as long as this reaches 13 and we have 1 more sudden death, we are good. We haven't gone up yet. Is that 6 though? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 6. Okay, we are good. Go! Go! Okay. Whew. Fine. Man, that's painful. Okay. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, well, we have to wait for a couple more pit attempts. Seeing what else we're dealing with here. Okay. All right. Okay, I need to fix some of the quality issues right now. So we will actually restream for tomorrow. Yeah, take a look at the YouTube channel. That's going to have some of the past videos that we had for some of the pit bosses in case you wanted to catch up or take a look at anything. Also, I'll be uploading some defined arenas. And then actually for tomorrow as well, today is Thursday. So tomorrow is when the world event is going to occur. Check your news and it'll tell you which units are going to be the ones given. I will be streaming a world event run and take you through some of the nodes, any type of tricks or tips that I use to help me in my events. And yeah, hopefully they will be both fun and educational and help you out. Okay, I will see you guys later.